Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to Searching to Steal Budgets, and today we're gonna do, is it March week 3 already? It's the 15th, right? We're gonna do March week 3 budget cash stuffing and just hang out for a bit, so let's get it. Right, how was y'all's week? Mine was pretty okay with work. Now, mind you, I only worked for like 2 full days. I'm actually recording this Friday night at 10:18 at night. Normally I'm at work still till like 4 in the morning. But I popped my hip out of place walking up to the building right at 3:30. So I couldn't really walk that far, and a lot of my job tonight was supposed to be walking back and forth distances, and I was just not going to have it. So I took the rest of the night off, and I'm home. So if everything's kind of a little bit weird, it's because I'm throwing myself off my groove. You threw off my groove.
Yeah! No! You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
Now I want to watch that movie. I'm sure my boyfriend will not complain if I ask him if we can watch The Emperor's Groove. Anyways, yeah, how was your guys' weeks? Like I said, work was good for me. Me and my boyfriend had our anniversary date. It's like a whole weekend of things that we did, so that was fun. Had a good time. And of course, we got to hang out with the pets, the lovely floofs. And we're talking about getting another floof. So we were looking at puppies and to adopt, because we have a bunch of rescue puppies that they're up for adoption right now, and so we're looking at all of them and falling in love with all of them, but we can only have one. That's so hard to pick just one. Also, ignore my thumbnail. It's supposed to be purple like this one, but it fell off, and I'm about to redo my nails for the week, so I didn't feel like gluing it on just for this video. So you're just gonna have to ignore that, and I'm sure if y'all hadn't said anything, some of y'all might not have noticed, but I like to be fully transparent, all right? Anyways, so for this week, for what we're kind of doing, so I spent all of spending. I spent apparently $98 in groceries because I have $2 left in that. I did not spend anything in my intake and exhaust that I gave myself for the week, so there's still 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, and 38. So we will still be adding 25 to this, and especially since we're talking about getting a puppy in the next few weeks, we're waiting until April, I think, is when we're gonna actually go see all these puppies that we could adopt. So we're gonna keep that beefed up because puppies take money, all right? All right, let's empty out the coinage. I don't think there's a lot. I spent a lot of money, but I didn't, spend it in multiple places. Where, you get more opportunity for change the less you spend. Or, a lot of times for groceries and everything else, and, what I use my spending money on. I go to Walmart, put everything on the same bill, and just put all my money together, and then I come home and I figure out what came out of which envelope and replace what needs to go back in there. It's kind of how I do things. It's what works for my brain. So that is that. So we can get rid of that for a hot minute. Let's look into my budget for this week. Righty. And looks like I got my Jeep payment tomorrow. Gym memberships on Sunday. Let me make sure this is actually in frame. Jeep payment on Saturday, gym memberships on Sunday. There's also a Stampede game on Sunday, so I got some extra tickets. So my boyfriend can go with me, and then possibly his sister will come with us too. Should be a fun time. Good thing I looked at that. I forgot I had a dentist appointment on Monday. Whoopsies. Jeep insurance this week as well for bills, and then first day of spring, I guess, is on the 20th. So, yay. We'll get that all situated. I feel like, yeah, that's about right. So, I don't need to do that right now. Where are we at? This one. So, my paycheck was $931.07. I had 1.2 hours of over my 36 hours, so a little bit extra. So I don't need any fuel. Didn't really use very much fuel this last week, so take that as a bonus. I have over 3/4 of a tank, so I'll be good for at least this week, if not the next week after that too. But so wallet's getting $165, bills are getting its normal $490, my mini squirrel fund binder is getting $45, my $1,000 challenge is getting $25, my taxes is getting $100. And then, so we have a friend's birthday this weekend, and we're going bowling, probably going out to the bars. So I want to have some money in my account. So I left this total of $105 in my account. So left that in there. That's fine. So yeah, I kept that in there so we could go have a fun time and not have to worry about spending too much money because we're going with a budget. So so we'll be cash stuffing $825 this week. And we'll go back, if my fingers will grab the page. Like I said, I spent all of that. I guess I put in that I did 100, but I didn't. Where's my correction tape? There we go. Now, mind you, probably the reason why I messed up is because I thought I used all of it, but I didn't have my wallet near me to check, so. 302? Something like that. Yeah. So we're doing the 30 in spending, 100 in groceries, and then intake and exhaust is getting 63 because we still have 38 from last week, and we're getting 25 from this week like we normally do, and household's getting 10. So that is what we are doing today. And like, because I'm like on this healthy train of doing things, I've been trying to like find healthy alternatives that I enjoy the taste of and everything. And so I've been using, like, I've been combining my spending money and grocery money to try new foods that are healthy that, see if I like them or not, because I don't want it all to come out of groceries. And I feel like if I'm trying things that I want to try, it should come out of my spending. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on myself for that. But anyways, let's get into the cash. So put that back over there. We should have 825. And so we got 102. 253, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 800, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Didn't want to lose count, so I just kept it going. All right. Even the banker lady today, when she was giving me the money, she's like, why is it always 10s and 5s are just the rattiest bills ever? I'm like, I've been wondering that since I started cash stuffing, like, to be honest. Are they really the most used? I feel like 20s are usually the most used. I hardly ever use, like, spend 10s unless, like, until I actually started stuffing 10s. I never had 10s. I never got 10s back in change. I don't know. I don't know how they're the rattiest ones around. But anyways, let's do something a little fun to start off the bat. Start off the cash stuffing words, hard, brain, no worky. So today we're going to be doing 25. Oh yeah. I'm going to try and create a pattern here. So the other two I'll do in this green. That's going to please the brain. So we'll grab 25 and put in here. 20 and 5. So now in March's challenge, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60. Oh, yay. 3/5 of the way there. Alrighty. And if you're new here, this is just my challenge that I created so that I could get another $1,000, contribute another $1,000 to my emergency fund throughout the year. Smaller chunks, more small wins, you know, that just makes sense in my brain. So then we'll get into, I could do my wallet too. There we go. Let's do my wallet. Take some of this bulk out. So spending will get 30, so it's 20 and 30. And then groceries gets 100, so 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. I could do 50s, I could do a 100, but I just prefer to do 20s. It just works out better that way. So now we have 102 to go grocery shopping this week. I should probably figure out what the meal plan is for the week, huh? All right, intake and exhaust, I get 25, so we'll add a 20 and a 5. So now intake and exhaust has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, and 63. And then household should just be getting 10. All right, so that is done for the wallet. We're good there. Next, we'll get into monthly bills. And we'll take this out so I don't get confused. Because I confuse easily. If you're new here, it's an everyday thing. So mortgage gets 150, so we get 150. I'll add that in. If you're new here, I am a month ahead on all my bills. So I just take my bills and divide them by 4. And then I stuff that amount every week. So by the end of the month, I have next month's bills already paid for. Don't have to worry about it. It's really nice. Took me a while to get there, but it is really nice to be able to do that. So now mortgage has 1, 2, 3, 354, 420, 440, 445, and 450. And with March being a magic month, for the 5th paycheck of March, I don't have to pay any bills. I could have done it like a 5th of my bills, but I prefer to do it just all my bills in 4 to keep this the same, less confusing. And then the last week is like a true blue magic month paycheck to where I don't have to pay any bills out of it, so I can do more fun things with that $490. So electric does get 45, so we'll do 20, 40, and 5. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 135 in electric. Gas bill is getting 20. So we have 60. Subscriptions gets 40. So we got 20 and 40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20. You know, when I made these envelopes, I should have put tabs on them so they'd be easier to open. Cell phone gets 15, so we get 10 and a 5. And we'll put that in there. So now cell phone has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I was confused there because it should be 3 10s, but then I remembered I didn't go to the bank for one of the weeks. I just used 5s for the 10. Car insurance is 20. So now that has 60. Alright, credit cards is 60. So we have 20, 40, and 60. So now credit cards has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180. Student loans gets 45. So we got 20, 40, and 5. So we got 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 125, 130, and 135. And car payment gets 85. We got 50, 70, 80, and 5. So now car payment has 51, 120, 140, 160, 180, 220, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. Is that right? Sorry, there was noise out there. It sounds like a crotch rocket outside. I don't know if that was picked up by my camera, but it was very distracting for me. So I'm going to recount this. So it's 51, 20, 40, 60, 80. No. Stop sticking. 5. Wow. I need to go to bed. I've been awake for a while, but I need to go to bed. 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 220, 230, 240, 45, 50, 55. 255. Now I really hate that. I think it's right, but like, yep, 255. I'm just crazy. I just didn't compute in my brain that it was correct. All right, utilities gets 10. So we will see what we have in here. So we have 20, 30, and 40. I think that bill coming back out in April sometime is when they mail it out to us. It's a quarterly bill, so don't really have to pay it every month. Extra debt payment. So this is what I'm putting my tax money into right now. I haven't updated the tracker because I haven't really been in my office lately. Extra debt payment. I've been too busy trying to bake sourdough bread, to be honest. Like, that is all my life has been filled with. And I've just been having issue after issue after issue, but I will persevere. I will not give up. Usually, I will give up, but I've refused to give up on this. I refuse. But, so taxes is getting 100. So, now we have 1, 2, 3, 350, 375. So I need to save $616, I think, for my taxes. So we're getting pretty close there. So that's, I mean, it's exciting that we're getting close to my goal, but it's not exciting that I have to pay that much in taxes. Ooh, she getting thick. All right, and then now we are going into my mini squirrel fund binder. I have decided that even though, since I can't have coffee, I can't have ice cream, that a majority of this binder will be going towards the new puppy, so I'm like not mad at it, but it's still just like, I wanted coffee and I wanted ice cream, but I can't have it. I obviously, because the coffee I drink has creamer in it, I could get like oat milk or like almond milk, but I'm not an almond milk fan. It's a texture I don't appreciate. I can't get behind it. I think it's cashew milk that I have an ice cream of, and it's good, but it's got a weird texture, so I don't think I'd like that texture in my coffee, I guess. I don't know. This long-winded version of saying that I'm not going to be using this for coffee anymore. I'm going to be using this towards the puppy. So, yes. Coffee run savings does get 10. So, I'm so excited. We'll be finishing this at the end of March. So, we got a few more weeks left, but... So for this one, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. And if you're new here, I have 3 challenges in this book that are worth 100 and 3 that are worth 50. So my nail supply savings, I'll probably use some of it to get nail supplies, but whatever I don't use will be going towards puppy. So I'm okay with that. And we've been looking at all the puppies, like I said, and we just want all of them. And we want to love all of them. So nail supplies now has 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. And we're just kind of going back and forth on, because I grew up with boy dogs and never had any issues of them like marking, even after we got them neutered and stuff. Didn't have issues with that or them listening. And my boyfriend grew up with, like, the boy dogs he grew up with had those issues. And so, like, the girl dogs that he's had, they listen very well. With the girl dogs I grew up with, never listened worth a lick. And so we're kind of going back and forth on which one we want, you know, gender-wise. But, I mean, because his dog, Jessie, is a girl. My cat is a girl. I'm a girl. And if we get another girl dog, he's just going to be, you know, swimming in a sea of, wow, that's really hard to say. Swimming in a sea of estrogen. I don't know if animals experience estrogen like humans do. I'm not a scientist. I don't know these things. Probably, but I don't know these things. So I'm not going to claim something that goes on the internet like that. But, like, I feel like we need a boy dog. Because I miss having a boy dog. Anyways, sorry. So Crazy Savings has 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80 as well. So yeah, we're going back and forth on that as to what we want to do there. Like I said, we have a couple weeks to figure it out. He's going to work on dog-proofing the fence. We need to replace the fence in the next, I mean, we probably should have replaced it last summer or this summer, but it's expensive to replace fences. So, like, we're just going to puppy-proof the fence for now and then save for a new fence. So, yeah. Ice cream date savings, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Yeah. So, like I said, he's going to puppy-proof it. He fixed the gate because it was dragging and it was driving me nuts, and so he fixed that. If I would have mentioned it sooner, he would have done it sooner, but I just dealt with it because... I don't like to inconvenience people by asking for things. Is that just my anxiety? I'm pretty sure that's just my anxiety. Actually, it might be my people pleaser in me. I'm not quite sure. Bestie Day savings is 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. This is probably the only one I won't use towards the puppy because I still want to go see some of my besties. So, and that's what this savings challenge was for. And then just because savings will get... It's $5. I think I was going to use this to buy a new pair of Hey Dudes, but I don't know. I feel like I could use a puppy more than I could use Hey Dudes. I don't know. So just because it says 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Right here. Yay. So now that is done. Alright, and I'm out of money, which means I am done now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me while I ramble. I think I rambled a little bit less today. Unsure. My poor boyfriend has to listen to me all the time and then edits my videos, so he has to listen to me on a loop when he's editing things. But I hope you guys have a great day when you see this, and like I said, thanks for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. I'm wanting to do a giveaway when I get to 500 subscribers, and we're kind of getting closer to that, so I'm trying to figure out ideas of what to do for a giveaway. So we will see when that time comes, but I hope when you guys see this that you have a fantastic, magical day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!